Shall we start with Thresh? This character is the zoner anti-zoner. Really good at beating other characters who want to play slow and control space. A couple of things about his kit. One is you never want to hit this button unless you're anti-airing. It doesn't hit crouching characters, so remove this from your muscle memory unless you're anti-airing. You gotta hit standing medium. And that's okay because his standing medium is huge, and he has huge jabs. Let's say like someone's jumping at you like this. Like if you're up close, 2M is like fine, but it can get stuffed. 2H is your like standard traditional close range invincible anti-air. That's what you do instead. One thing that is important is that standing heavy after medium is not a true block string. People can parry you. So it is worth doing like forward heavy into lantern, or forward heavy into assist, or forward heavy into ghoul vomit. But the main advice that I would recommend is getting the lantern out. First of all, you can teleport to it. Teleports are pretty good. You can imagine if I have a lantern out and I'm doing things like this and calling an assist, and you know, so you can do like stand heavy, teleport, heavy, heavy, and that's common. And you can do mix-ups off of it. If it's behind them and they're trying to approach you and you're running, you can teleport away or teleport in. It's very strong. His main space control button is back heavy. One thing to understand about this move is you may notice it hits pretty fast from full screen. It starts at the edge of the screen and comes to the middle. So this is a button you want to hit when they're at full screen. If you're not at full screen, you can hit standing heavy. The other nice thing about back heavy is you can just always hold up forward and do charge heavy after to combo. That is really nice because if they block for some reason, I'm holding up forward and you notice I don't jump cancel, but if it does hit, I do jump cancel. So this only jump cancels on hit, and then you can do whatever BNB you want. The other thing about his zoning that I think is really good is hook. Hook gives you a combo. It is parryable though. Like if you're just doing this and like flow charting it, your opponent can parry that. So you have to be a little careful. You can do things like this where you dash cancel and bait the parry, or you can like throw lantern off of it to bait stuff, or you can do this and like put out Henry and then jump and do this to cover the screen, you know, it's pretty good too. The other thing to remember is because he has an air dash, like air dash heavy and air dash down heavy, like over people's heads like this, is very good. This is very hard to deal with. Another thing that's important to know is that stand heavy into hook does not reach at all ranges. There is a distance where max range stand heavy does not combo into hook, where you do back heavy. And thankfully you can just adjust and do that combo we were talking about earlier. You know, this kind of stuff. It's awesome. Sometimes you may get hits and you have the lantern out and you're like, what do I do? Like I have my lantern out and my BNB, like after I do this, you know, I usually do lantern toss, and like instead of lantern toss, I get teleport. You can always just use the teleport on your grounded normals. So if you hit someone grounded and you have lantern out, just teleport and do jump heavy. That makes like the hit confirm, I think, a lot easier. If you already are airborne, like let's say you're doing something like this, right? My advice would be to do something like that into like 6H and place a new lantern, or just take the limit strike and keep the lantern out. I think either is like a fine way to sandwich it together. It might shorten your combo a little bit, but you can like throw the lantern out like that and then like set up whatever you want. Yeah, he can also charge his hooks. One thing about charging hook is that ground and charge hook pulls you in, and then you can like do a combo. You get just like a full combo off this. You know, down hook by itself just pulls you down and you can like super level 1, or you can do level 3. And charge hook is really nice because you can do whatever air actions you want, including air hook. You can do like 6H and stuff. There's a lot of combos where you do things like this. And then you do that, and then you can throw the lantern, right? So there's 2 easy combo like routes to learn. The first one is like stand heavy into hook, lantern toss, this kind of stuff. Like a standard hook BNB, you can do something like this and like do this, and anti-air, and then like throw a lantern if you want to do something more simple. The other way to do it is like landing charge heavies in combos and then pulling them in and doing things like this. There's a lot of different combo routes this character can do. It just depends on what's comfortable to you, and also the range. Like if you're close, this also can like not combo if you're too close when you do this. The close one, which also works off of like any time, this combo starter also works anytime you do back heavy in a combo as well, right? But I would learn a combo off hook, right? This, something off this, and I'm doing a little bit more of an advanced BNB off this. You know, you could do that to limit strike at the end. And then, yeah, for his assist, this back assist is one of the best assists in the game. Basically, the time from when it hits until the character lands, you have like, you can do whatever you want. I think his back assist is better than some super assists. This assist is legit insane. It beats like all zoning on the ground. It's very easy to combo off of. It's super good. And his forward assist is one of the best like lockdown assists in the game. If you want to see like plus 24. His down assist when he's dead is basically just like Teemo super assist kind of. It's just a traveling projectile. And then when it hits, you know, you're plus 8,000 to run up and do a combo, right? So it's just like a shield. And you run up behind it. But yeah, he's pretty fun. He's pretty straightforward. The only thing about him that's a little weird is using his dash, but I mean, you'll get used to this. His forward dash has projectile invulnerability. Pretty good. Yeah, his weakness is dealing with characters who are really fast, but I don't think he's that bad at it. I think he gets mauled when people get in, but it's definitely harder for him when characters are fast. Which is why I think getting Lantern out is so important, because when rushdown characters run past the Lantern, being able to teleport to escape is pretty nice. That's why I advise always trying to get the Lantern out. I think Thresh is one of the best characters in the game. He's really good against the other zoners. He's an archetype that's not really in the game right now, and he's very powerful, I think.